we're stopping to have some lunch. Little sort of street food place. We think we're in the business district. We're trying to find the post office, and we've just come across this little sort of area where there's quite a lot of little stalls. So it all sort of gets made in here. You can see it getting made.
The way we work in Chengdu, we look around, actually in China, we look around at all the places and then we eat at whichever place someone comes and grabs us and says, come into our place.
Yeah.
Because we have no idea.
It's pretty much it. We kind of wander around aimlessly and hope that someone will come out and say, eat, come here, have this, this is good. And then we're kind of like, yeah, okay, fine, we'll go with what you say. So that's a piece of dough, or the noodle mixture, and he's actually just siphoning off the noodles like that into the pot, and that's how they make the noodles. It's very cool, and that's the result. Look. So we're in Carrefour in Chengdu, China. We are. We're seeing what it's like, and actually we've come in here to see if we can find some Côte d'Or chocolate. The quest for the Côte d'Or chocolate is never ending in our family. Just goes to show how addictive it is. So we're trying to find wrapping paper for packaging, basically, and a sharpener. So, I mean, there's endless amounts of things you can buy here. It all seems to be triple wrapped in plastic as well, so given we're trying to live without plastic right now. Oh, look! Goodness me, you knew Carrefour was going to have a whole plethora of things.
French things.
Unfortunately, they are triple wrapped in plastic. It's a sad state, isn't it? It's amazing when you start to think about your plastic purchasing, how you just notice that everything, absolutely everything, is wrapped in plastic. And actually the things that aren't wrapped in plastic are the things that are natural and pure, like vegetables.
I need a new.
So we're on the second level of the Carrefour. Clearly the Carrefour does big business here, because it just goes on for levels and levels and levels, and you could actually spend the whole day in this Carrefour. Wow. We managed to find some bread that is not in plastic, so that's exciting. Yeah, but mostly paper, so we're happy with that.
The post office in China, China Post, also known as China Post. We're trying to send Christmas presents, and it seems like there's a standard price per box, 171, and we've got about apparently 16 things, says Ruby, which obviously 16 times 170 comes to quite a bit, so we've had a rethink, and also we'd have to fill out 16 different customs forms. So that's a bit tricky. So what we're doing instead, we're going to load it all into one box and send it to one lucky person, who is then going to be asked most kindly to pass everything on for us and forward on to other addresses, and then they can incur the cost rather than us, but at least they will be able to incur the cost in a language that they understand. This man here has been very helpful. He's got a little bit of English, and with the translator app on the phone, we've managed to communicate with him, and we've got it all cleared up. So we're just putting everything in the box. We've taken up all his time, and considering how ill prepared we were when we got here, we've done quite well to be getting it sorted out. And as is the way of these things, the girls all like to get involved, see what's happening, help where they can. Lily's found a comfy spot to sit and read her Kindle. Everywhere we go, Lily's on a challenge. She wants to read, I think it's a book a day this month, and she's on track. But she doesn't want to waste time being interested in what's going on at the post office. She wants to sit down and read. Funny thing is that Jess has problem filling out forms in English. The man who's incredibly helpful has really helped us out, and he's just finishing it all off for us. Are you confident, Jess?
I don't know. I like to say I am. But if it doesn't get there, it won't be their fault. It will be ours.
So the parcel is going via the moon.
It's going to take a month to get there.
1 month to get there.
In our quest to try and use less plastic, we're trying to find foods that we can have on the train tomorrow. We've got a 29-hour journey. So we've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch. So we're trying to do it without using a lot of plastic. So these bakery shops are fantastic because they put everything in paper bags. So we're able to actually buy some stuff. This is going to be sort of snacks for us. On our quest to try and save the planet with chocolate, sorry, not with chocolate, that would be nice, wouldn't it? On our quest to try and save the planet from plastic, we are looking for places that issue non-plastic bags. You have to make sure that there's no plastic. Oh, no plastic. Thank you. Sometimes you have to make it clear. Yeah, that's my Chinese for no, which is actually bowl. The one thing we've seen a lot of here is this, where all the staff of the restaurant come out, stand in rows, while someone gives a little speech. I'm not sure if it's team building or rewards, but it seems to happen a lot. I don't know if it's daily occurrence. It is the fancy restaurants like this one here. Anyway, if anyone can put a note up at the bottom and tell us what that is, that'd be cool. So we found another thing on our list of food to try, which is this. It's like a pita bread with whatever you want inside it. So you can either get pork, beef, snout, pig ear, fresh beef, or bamboo shoot, edible fungus, vermicelli, bean jelly. So there's loads of stuff you can get in it. So we're going to go for a bamboo shoot and a cold noodle because we are going down a vegetarian road at the moment. So again, you got a whole heap of spices. All gets mixed up. This is bamboo shoot one that we're doing now. So that's going in there. You see it? And there's cold noodle here. That's for two, isn't it? Cold noodle and this. So yeah. Okay. The cold noodle's getting mixed up. I think cold noodle's gonna be nice and spicy roux, which you like. And you can get all sorts of stuff in here. You can get pork, you can get anything you want as I say. So this is one of the things that's recommended to try. So basically it was £1 for two. They're 50p each, which is incredible because they look really nice. So we're looking forward to tasting them. Olivia? They're really good. And we just found this randomly by a tube station, but I think you can get them in quite a few places. This one was quite good. So we're by the Beijing Tangji Road there, and it's literally was just around the corner. So if you're struggling to find that particular food item, that's the place to go. Just saw this building and thought it was very cool.
Like a bird cage.
It is like a big bird cage. Everyone hangs their washing outside on these bird cages. We were just walking down a main street there and it was really nice because I was starting to think a little bit about this whole adventure and what we're doing. And one thing that I realised was that basically when you travel as much as we have now, you become a traveller, and I mean that in the sense that any city that we go to, any place that we go to now, I think we quite easily adapt to that place. So we feel much more comfortable about new places and less sort of scared and wary and much more comfortable about finding our way around, trying things like the bus and not being scared of those things, but actually embracing them and seeing them as all part of the adventure. But it also allows you to feel like a place is home very quickly. For example, we've been here for a week, and when we got to Bangkok it took about a week to feel settled, but we got here and we basically feel like we're settled within a day or two. So the time it takes you to feel like somewhere you are is your home is much less the more you travel, which makes the whole travelling experience much more interesting and better. And I'm trying to do this while crossing the road. Basically, you don't need to steer me, love. And yeah, so I don't know if that made any sense, but it was a good feeling to kind of realise that, I guess. So another week and saying goodbye to another apartment. Goodbye, lovely apartment with climbing wall. We'll see you again maybe one day.
It's 9 o'clock on Friday morning. We arrive at our destination 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. So long trip ahead.
Thanks for watching. We hope you liked our video. And don't forget to click on like below. Don't forget to subscribe to the TaawkTV channel below.